Good day, TikTokers, YouTubers, Facebook, social media land. I recently came across a video by a TikToker, vlogger called Kem Art. Now, he put out content about social issues, political issues, whatever he sees fit. But I noticed that through his history on TikTok, that he constantly attacks the government. Now, I'm here to clear up a lot of misconceptions, a lot of inaccuracies, and outright lies that he has mentioned in his latest TikTok video about the quote unquote parliamentarians increase of 200%. Now, first of all, I would like to say his opening remarks was congratulating the parliamentarians on giving themselves 200% increase. That is a flat out lie. This is what actually happened. The 200% increase goes all the way down from the top of the prime minister all the way down to the bottom, to the lowest public sector worker. That means the police, the nurses, the doctors, the lawyers, the person who sweep up the rubbish in the yard, everybody who is a public sector worker is affected by this 200%. Some persons get 100%, some persons get 150%, some persons get 200%, some persons get 300%, right? So it is not only the politicians, parliamentarians, or councillors get this increase. I'm going to let that be very clear first, right? Now, and in this video, you're going to see the graph going across the screen, right? On who and who benefits from this. Okay. Now, secondly, right, if you're going to state something, be accurate about what you state, right? So don't put it out there that the politicians only get this increase. No, every public sector worker is affected. Every public sector worker is affected, right? Now, you mentioned the opposition leader. You mentioned that he gets an increase to $20 million. Well, that is true. But when you break down the $9 million that Andrew Holness was getting and the $8 million that the opposition leader was getting and the $7 million, right, that the finance minister was getting before, it works out to be 470,000 Jamaican dollars for the prime minister per month. You have persons who the prime minister has employed in the public sector that is earning way more than that. You have heads of agencies, CEOs, managing directors that are getting 10, 15, 20, 25, $35 million, and the prime minister is the boss and he's getting $9 million. Kem, how does that make sense? Please answer that. How does the boss earns 3 times, 4 times less than what his employees are earning? Come on now, Kem. Come on, make it make sense. Now, what a lot of people don't know, what you don't know, and what you didn't put in your video, and what you did not research was the prime minister gets a certain salary. Below him, the deputy prime minister, if there's one appointed, have to have within a percentage range of him. Then the permanent secretary, then the opposition leader. So it is a matter of percentage points below each other. So one should not get above the other. So if the prime minister gets a 200% increase, it all trickles up, it all trickles down. That's how it works. So you have to be clear, you have to be truthful in what you are reporting. Now, you said that the doctors and the teachers and all these things are continuing to suffer and suck salt through a wooden spoon and eat dumpling and butter. Again, my friend, that is not true. Are you saying that a doctor before this April, was earning $3 million annually? Is that sucking salt through a wooden spoon? Come on now, Kim. A teacher was earning $1.3 million. Regular teacher, I'm not talking about the vice principal or senior teacher. They earn a way more, right? A teacher was earning $1.3 million. Which average Jamaican earn $1.3 million annually? right? So the public sector workers were not sucking salt your wooden spoon. Again, another lie that you make up. Nurses were working $3.8 million annually. It has raised to $8 million annually now, right? The police were working a similar pay package, $3 million annually, right? Their pay has significantly gone up also. Now, last point I want to make. The MPs and councillors have not received a pay increase in 17 years. You did not put that in your video also. When you're making videos like this, insert the truth, insert facts. Which public sector worker, except for the parliamentarians and councillors, did not get an increase for 17 years? Would you work somewhere that you did not get an increase for 17 years? The parliamentarians did not get an increase for 17 years. Put that in your pipe, smoke it, be truthful in your videos. I am here to debunk the lies that persons like you tell to the public to mislead the public. One Jamaica, one unity, one love.